And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the FreshandFit Podcast. We got a special guest in the fucking house, Chris
Jones.
Beastmode Jones. We're going to answer a lot of questions you guys might have had about the legend. Let's get into it, baby.
Let's go.
All right, we live. Back. What's up, guys? Welcome to the FreshandFit Podcast, man. We got a special guest in the house, Chris fucking Jones, man. Before we get into it, real quick, few announcements. Patreon.com/FreshFit, guys. Go ahead and get all the behind-the-scenes content there, whether it's me kicking out annoying girls, Zoom calls where we teach you guys how to get in shape, get girls, and or get your money on point. As you guys know, I invest in real estate, crypto. Yeah. Fresh is out here buying exotic cars and making money off that as well.
Double dates too here.
Double dates as well. See behind the scenes stuff that isn't safe for YouTube. Check us out on patreon.com/freshfit. Because you guys have seen us get canceled twice already, man. So who knows how much longer we're gonna be here. So check us out over there, guys. Patreon.com/freshfit. And then also get the merch, FreshandFitPodcastStore.com. Get the hoodies and t-shirts that Fresh never wears. And then last but not least, guys, we're gonna re-release
DMs on Demand.
April 25th, I think that is. Is that not this coming Monday, but the Monday after?
Monday.
Yes, that's not. It's goddamn it. I gotta look at the calendar.
There's a waiting list though, so hop on the waiting list.
Yeah, 25th.
There you go.
Yeah, hop on the waiting list, guys. And what's gonna happen is when you jump on the waiting list, you're gonna save $100 when we release the course. If you guys are wondering, DMs on Demand is a course where we teach you guys how to get girls using the power of Instagram. There's about 15 plus modules in there that teach you guys what to do. And then on top of that, we got Zoom calls. That exactly. We're answer all your questions on Instagram and leveraging Instagram to get the hose. But without further ado, man, we got a special fucking guest in the house, man. Chris Jones. I've been really looking forward to this interview, man. Me and you have been talking for quite a bit. I know that you were like, hey, man, I can't go to Miami until I'm whole ready. And I was like, all right, cool. I already know what time that meant. So,
nah, he speaks highly of you, man. Like, honestly speaking, I've seen your videos back in the day, but he's a true supporter, true fan. So I'm glad you made it, brother.
I appreciate y'all for having me out. Seriously.
Yeah, no, this is awesome, man. So I know who you are, obviously. I've been watching this since 2013, but actually, no, like since 2012, since Physique's Greatness days. But they might not know. Can you introduce yourself to the people real quick?
Okay. All right. Well, my name is Chris Jones. I'm from Texas, and I'm a personal trainer. And I've been personal training, man. I would say 2012, seriously. And I've been doing YouTube since about 2012. I started originally on a channel called Physiques of Greatness, you know, teaching people how to achieve a physique of greatness without taking any steroids.
Yep.
I'm not sure how many people follow bodybuilding right now, but as you see, they're literally going through a series of a lot of deaths.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a wake-up call. Should be a wake-up call, but it's not a wake-up call to me because nothing's new under the sun. This shit's been going around since the 70s on up. It's just that we didn't have social media to bring light to this.
Yes.
Right. You know, just like y'all red pill stuff, you know, a lot of this stuff y'all bringing to light has already been going around for a long time.
Absolutely.
You know, so I'm glad to see awareness is being spread. But you know, just want to kind of bring people towards the you know, natural bodybuilding lifestyle. You definitely won't be the biggest, you know, but you'll be able to keep your results. You know, you want to worry about dying any steroid related deaths. At the end of the day, man, you know, based off what I've observed, most women don't care if you're that big anyway. Facts. As long as you keep a nice whole ready chosen physique, which is why I call my website wholeready.com. You know, I used to always say, I want to be whole ready, not show ready.
Bam. I remember that.
Me? It just means keeping yourself fit above average. You know what I'm saying? I always I think of the game like an NBA draft or any other game. And this is a game, you know, and the pickup game is a game. And if they had a draft right now, are you gonna be in the first, second, or third round draft pick? And if you're not at least in the second, you fucking up.
That's big facts, man. So can you tell the people a little bit about And the Physiques of Greatness is what? Almost at it's and you haven't even posted on that channel anymore. That you built that channel up significantly.
Yeah, just to be real with you, I was gonna erase it, you know, but I feel like, man, sometimes you gotta remind yourself where you started, you know. So in a weird way, not in an arrogant way, I go back and watch myself. You know, I think I watch people tell me all the time, I watch you this long, man. I think I watch myself more than anybody, you know, because I study myself.
You have to.
You know, sometimes sometimes you can slack off. You know, you gotta get back to the roots sometime. You know, so I just leave it for people to reminisce a little bit, but life goes on, you know.
Yeah. So before Physiques of Greatness, before Pump Chasers, before the success, before the women, before everything else that we're gonna get into today, tell us a little bit about Chris Jones. What was the origin story?
Growing up,
man, you know, just a typical middle class life. You know, had my mom and dad, but you know, I obviously have a lot of friends from all walks of life because we're right in the dead center of everything. You know, so I got cousins obviously who are in the middle class.
And you're from the Dallas area. For those that are wondering, Dallas-Fort Worth area,
Dallas,
right?
Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Texas.
So, you know, you're going to have people in Oak Cliff, South Dallas, all around, West Dallas. You know, got family and friends everywhere, bouncing around from different schools. Because, you know, I was kind of, I won't say a troublemaker, but, you know, I was a person who I hated rules. You know, I always wanted to do what the fuck I wanted to do. You know, sometimes it benefited me, like now, because I use that same energy for business.
Absolutely.
You know, but it obviously, you know, if you let your ego get the best of you, it can cause some consequences. You got to learn from the hard way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes you're, you know, fortunate to have somebody warn you of your path. You know, you can take heed to the warning, or you have to learn your own way in your own time. You know, and let's just say I made a lot of mistakes the hard way.
And how old are you now?
37.
37 years old, right? Look good for your age. Pause, right? That's what happens, guys, when you go to the gym and take care of yourself, right? With skincare and brushing your teeth and going to the gym and shit like that. So, all right. So you grew up there. Did you go to college or did you?
Nah, man, I didn't go to college. It's funny. After high school, started working a little bit.
Yep.
And then, you know, idle time, bro. You know, idle time. Started getting a lot of trouble.
Yep.
And I started getting in and out of jail. In and out of jail. So after 18, I would say about 19, I started this spell of where I was just in and out of jail all the time.
And we'll talk about that too, because I didn't even know this until you did a podcast with Bricks Fitness. Shout out to him. And where you mentioned it, because I had been watching you as a supporter for a long time. And when you mentioned it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. And I've always said to myself, idle hands do the devil's work.
Yeah. Free time, man. Free time would be worked well against you, man, if you don't have nothing going on.
So can you tell us a little bit about that? Like what, you know, if you don't mind saying, whatever, like what you went in for, maybe the guys can learn from it. So you went in the first time, how old were you?
I went in 2 years both times, so it's 4 years total. And the first time was a deadly conduct charge. Not trying to make a long story, make it too much of a long story, but you know, discharge.
Take your time, bro.
Discharge the shotgun. You know.
No big deal.
Got some altercations, and my temper got the best of me. You know, but nobody was hurt. But discharging a weapon is still a crime.
Yeah, it is.
And to be 100% honest with you, I mean, I could have got it dropped to possibly a misdemeanor because I ain't aiming at nobody. It was more of a warning type of thing. You know,
what happened? Like, did some people talk some shit? Like, what was
well, I don't want to reopen no wounds because you know I still live in Dallas.
Okay, fair enough.
But long story short, bro, you know, people were fucking with my brother.
Okay.
But they were fucking with my brother because they were beefing with me.
Okay.
You see how the game go? You know, and
that's the streets, man.
Dude,
that's how it
they
go.
were fucking with my brother.
Yeah.
Because they were beefing with me.
Yeah.
And you know, in a weird way, I was more mad at myself than them. You know, I'm more mad at myself than them, but I need somebody to take the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I went looking for him.
Yeah.
You know,
understandably so.
But I wanted a one-on-one.
Yeah.
But you know, so it's more of a warning shot. You know, they were up in the house and I just shot the car. Like, don't fuck with my brother type shit. But you know, the neighbors heard the shots.
Chris Shotgun Jones.
You know, and me being young, I think I was about 19, 20 at the time, maybe 20, 21. It was so long ago.
This is probably this was early mid 2000s
maybe
at this point.
2007, 2006, something like that. I had to get the files and stuff.
You were young though.
Yeah, and I didn't have no lawyer money, bro. When you public defenders, I'm not gonna say they're shit.
Oh no, they are. I'll tell you that.
You know, but bro, I could have gotten up to a misdemeanor if I had a little money.
Yeah, facts.
You know, but hey, if I wasn't wasting my time bullshitting around, I would have had some more fucking money.
So
if I wasn't wasting a whole bunch of my free time, I probably would have been in the beef that they got my brother dragged into. See how the game go?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know,
just stay busy.
Yeah.
So you went in the first time for that, and then the second time for
long story short, doing some crap I had no business doing, and you know, the cop was trying to restrain me, take me to jail, and I wasn't having it, so we got into it, and they ended up dropping that charge down a little bit.
Good.
Because one of the cops, Jay jumped me.
Police jumping you? Oh my God!
Yeah.
Don't say.
Dude, if I can get that mug shot, we'll post it one day. But one of them, I guess, broke his hand, hit my head. You know,
damn.
I got kind of a big head. You know, hit the back of my head.
Yeah.
And they charged me with like assaulting a cop, breaking his hand on my shit.
Yeah.
You know
What the hell?
Yeah, with my ass real good. But you know, I ain't gonna lie, I had that coming, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I was a fool at one point in my life. And I didn't care about no rules, bro. Like. I had this mindset, this fly logic, just doing what the fuck I wanted to do. I didn't really respect much of nothing back in them days.
Mm-hmm. And what like made you say this isn't it and made you change your course?
The second time I got locked up.
Okay.
The second time I got locked up, I got a phone call from the chaplain. For those of those knows, it's like a preacher at the jail.
Yep.
And they told me my mom might be dying. You know, she was her diabetes was getting the worst of her, and she was in the hospital. And they keep my wasn't even a believer at the time. We thought it proud, man. I think I've ever cried that hard in my life. You know, and the whole time I'm thinking, I can't even hold her hand, say goodbye, nothing, because my ass is in jail.
Damn.
So I vowed to myself, if my mama somehow makes it through this, I'll never go back again.
Bam. And you stood true to that, man. Haven't been back since.
It wasn't easy, but I did stay true to my word.
Powerful, man.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
I got out and started personal training.
Bam.
Yeah.
Okay. So now comes into the fitness portion. So you start personal training, and you're a personal trainer. And mind you, this is what 2000. You get out what 2008, 2009ish.
Yeah.
So this is before.
So
like
the second time I got out, it was late 2010.
Okay.
Very late, like damn near Christmas. So I guess you could say 2011.
Okay. So you start picking up. Did you get your personal training certification to start working at a gym?
No, I got certified, but I went to 24-hour fitness.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to 24-hour fitness and you know, started trying to get some work out there.
Okay.
And long story short, bro, to be real with you, I never officially had to work at a gym because long story short, I met Vince literally like I would say weeks after I moved to Fort Worth. You know, I moved from Dallas to Fort Worth, and that's like a 45-minute to an hour distance.
Yep.
So I moved to Fort Worth to kind of get a new beginnings, you know, get away from the same old patterns, same old people. And I met Vince like a month after moving out there. And I got out there, started hanging out with him and stuff like that. You know, he got me a job with him at this temp service. Keep in mind, people think personal training. I don't mean to be all over the place.
No, go, please.
Right.
Please,
I want to kind of just people understand where I'm coming from because it sounds like, but.
And he's referring to Vince Garza, guys, the guy that he started, he worked with Physiques of Greatness. So
your personal training, bro, it damn near pays minimum wage when you work at a regular gym, like I want to say corporate gym names, but you know what I'm talking about, the franchise gyms. It damn near pays like a minimum wage job. You know, it's not like you're gonna get six figures unless you're like a hell of a hustler, got some shit going on outside. It's a minimum wage job, you know, and it's a hustle. You got to really hustle, get your
sales,
get your shit booked up. You know what I mean? And then you got to make time for you to work out. So when I met Vince, bro, he had a little temp service job. You know, he had a lot of odd jobs, and he had this job that would look for more people. So I started doing that because it was literally making me, I would say, a little more than personal training, and I can focus on working myself out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I probably could have made the same amount of money hustling my ass off in that gym, but then it would have took my joy because at the end of the day, I work out for me. You know, no for nobody else. So if it's just draining my energy up in there going through the same exercises all day, you know, having to get lazy people motivated. Now I ain't got that from who gonna motivate me after, you know? So, you know, started doing that with him. And eventually we were talking about, you know, my rhymes, because he'll be like, hey, what you working out? Chest, you know, no pecs, no sex, you know, pecs to turn the hoes necks, you know, shit like that. He like, man, we gotta get this shit on YouTube. And I'm like, you know, back then it was Scooby, you know, it was the HAAAH twins. Shout out to them, you know. It was,
Scooby 1961 or 3 or something like that. That's an OG fitness YouTuber, man.
It was shit like that. So I was like, man, I won't even fit in. He said, that's the point. You know, it will be different. So we started doing that. First video was like December 2011. And I love waking up reading comments from people. You know, it was like a high. You know?
Was it the first video that was posted on Physiques of Greatness?
The first video on Physiques of Greatness was a video teaching people how to do some dips.
Okay. But was that okay? But this isn't the video that you're referring to, if I'm not mistaken, right now.
Which one?
Wait, the one that you're talking about right now.
The first one?
Like 2011, where you and Vince did a video.
No, we didn't start doing videos together till like later on, 2012. See, at first it started off just him recording me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
See, that's why we gotta really break things.
Yeah,
I want people to actually understand where I'm coming from.
I'm learning right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah. So to clarify, we first started him just recording me. He because he was going to school for graphic design. So he was already had this itch to create, this itch to edit pictures or edit videos, and I guess I was the perfect guy, which is why he kept encouraging me, like, man, we'll get you out there, we didn't think that would come of it.
Yeah.
We didn't, so just wanted to have a little fun. And my hustler mindset kicked in. I was like, look, if I could, there's people, you're only limited to so many people in your city, so many people in your gym. But when you get on that World Wide Web, you're interconnected, which is why I call it the web.
Yep.
You're interconnected with people you would never probably come across. And if I can just get 10 people a day to pay me $100, bro, I can make $1,000 a day.
Yep.
To make them a custom meal plan.
Yep.
So I'm thinking like that.
Yep.
I can get $1,000 a day easy. If I get 10,000 views, I can get 100 people a month at least. I'm thinking like that.
And 10 plus years ago, this was like almost unheard of, right?
Yeah.
To be making that kind of money on the internet.
Especially for a guy who just got out.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind too.
Yep.
Got out with 2 felonies who really don't have a lot of options to make that kind of money. No way. So I'm already thinking ahead, like, man, all I gotta do is put on a good show for these people, give some good tips, and I can convince 10 people a day to I can make them. It don't take but maybe, I would say 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops to make a good custom meal plan. Because for the most part, the meal choices are gonna be the same.
Yeah.
It's just the portions.
Yeah.
Unless you got somebody who's allergic to this or allergic to that, or don't like chicken or some shit like that. But for the most part, the meal plans are gonna be very similar. It just might be the measurements.
Okay.
Gonna be a little different. You might have to do 6 ounces of chicken because or 8 ounces, depending on the size of the person.
Yeah.
He might want to break it down in 4 meals, or he has a real long shift. He can only do it in 3.
Yeah.
Or a guy who works from home want to do it in 5. Back people doing 5 meals back then.
Yep. I remember that. That was the thing.
Exactly. Before the science came out and said you really have to do all that.
Exactly.
So it don't take maybe 20, 30 good minutes to make a good meal plan. I'm like, man, I can get 10 people a day. That's easy.
Yep.
And whatever YouTube pays, I keep mine. Even though YouTube wasn't even paying that.
Yes.
You gotta be a partner.
This is before, yeah.
Yeah, like on a partner program or something like
Yeah.
that.
What were the requirements back then? Do you remember?
Back then, you had to make videos and then hope to get partnered. They had companies like Full Screen and others that would put you on the partner program. Eventually, Google cut all that out. You can sign yourself up.
Yep.
Right.
You couldn't even make thumbnails back then. Back in those days, that shit just posted how it posted.
Damn.
Oh.
That thumbnail shit that come out. I mean, I don't want to give the wrong year because I hate, I like numbers like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna guess say maybe 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
They started letting you create your own thumbnail.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was a little different back then. They even had a DM on YouTube. You can DM other.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Like you DM on Instagram.
Yeah.
You can just DM people who already doing video. You want to collab or shout me out?
I wonder why they stopped it.
Shit, I don't know. That's a good damn question.
Yeah. Because now you gotta use Instagram or something like that.
Yeah. Now you have to use Instagram.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Or Twitter.
That's a damn good question.
Because me and Chris talked a lot on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So that's they should have got it back. But damn. Okay. So now we know so it just started with you guys just recording each other. This is how a lot of great things happen. Is just organically like this.
Yeah. Not even really trying.
Yeah. You don't plan for it. You just make content. People like it. They start subbing to the channel and it grows.
So you guys got the Physiques of Greatness channel. You and Vince are working out. Actually, you know what? Before I do this, let me read some of these chats real quick. And guys, we got almost 2,000 y'all in here. Do me a quick favor.
Like the video,
guys. Subscribe to the channel. Check out Chris at Pump Chasers on YouTube, right? It's Pump Chasers, right? Or is it
Beastmode Jones?
It's Beastmode Jones.
Yeah.
Pump Chasers is a clothing brand. But check them out over there, guys, on YouTube. His links are below. Make sure you subscribe to his channel
out there too, guys. Shout out to everybody out there, man.
Bliss J, Chris, when does that intro pump restocking? We're gonna talk about supplements today. Don't worry, guys. Ray Barnes, what's up, FNF? You know me. You know my everyday question with every guest. Yo, Jones, do you use read receipts in iMessage or leave it undelivered?
Do I use what?
You use read receipts on your text messaging with the iPhone, or you just keep it regular?
Man, that's a good question. I don't know what the fuck he asked.
I think he probably just has it delivered. Danny Melendez.
Like when you receive a text from somebody.
Yeah. I want to be put on because y'all say shit that like based and stuff. Like put me on.
You send a text, right?
Okay, I send a text.
They can either see it as read or delivered.
Oh,
right?
I can send it as read or delivered?
No, they can see it. So let's say I send you a text, right?
Okay.
Like you're gonna see it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if you read it or if you didn't read it at all. So there's 2 settings for iPhone. So he's asking
you have the option to see if they read your shit or not.
Or the option where you let them see if you read your shit or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I keep my read receipt on so if girls say some dumb shit and I don't respond, they know I read it.
I leave it off.
Oh, say I don't even know my. I hope I don't even know what my settings are, bro. I need to check that. To be real with you, I don't want nobody to know.
Yeah. Then I think you have it in the right settings.
I got two phones. I got an Android and an iPhone.
Okay, yeah. So you got it delivered probably.
Yeah. Dang, I feel bad now because they probably know I read it. Some shit be so stupid you don't even gotta respond. You know,
facts.
Like, you're taking your energy, sucking you into this nonsense. You know.
Hell yeah! First super chat ever. Shout out to Chris Jones. Been messing with you since 2013. See, and that's from Danny Melendez. Lavore 1980 had to show some love by bro Beastmode Jones. Been a fan since POG days. Keep the dope content coming. Then he means physiques of greatness, guys. And then Refine $5 legend. And then Rod Eric. Shout out my guy crew. Sorry, shout out to my crew in Dallas, FNF Dallas, F Myron and Fresh. I'll send some updates of my itinerary. Yes, absolutely.
Thanks, bro.
And then Antonio Guevara. Live in Arizona with my girlfriend. She wants to take a trip on her own to Carlsbad, California for a day to take pics at a famous flower field. Should I tell her no? And do you guys ever let your girl take trips anywhere without you?
Ooh.
That's a tough one, bro, but that's not really on the topic, but that's going to come into play. Just go with her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just go with her. I mean, unless you really don't want to, but yeah.
That's a one day fiasco.
I need more facts before we can give the best advice on that. Yeah. But all right. So the channel, you guys make the channel Physiques Greatness. When did it start taking off?
After HAAAH twins gave us a shout out. Like I said, you can DM people back then.
Yeah.
And I was DMing him like at least once a week, maybe more, maybe 3 times a week. So I had this system set up, bro, where what I would do is go to people's YouTube channels, right? Like I said, you can DM back then. I go to channels that are already popping.
Yep.
That I feel like I'm just as good as.
That are fitness in your niche.
Exactly.
So TMW, who else did you go to? Twin Muscle Workout is what it was.
Twin Muscle is a channel called Barthel, Louis Marco.
Okay.
Scott Herman, shout out to him.
Yep.
We had some words in the past, but we cool now,
you guys
man.
Are cool?
Shouts to Scott Herman's
Herman. OG in fitness, bro. I was watching that nigga like 2009.
Yes.
Like
OG, shout out to the OG Scott.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure if Omar Esoff was popping around that time. It's hard to tell, but he's definitely OG.
Yeah. He's been around since like 2011.
Yeah,
Matt
Ogish, Flex for All, 3DMJ.
Yep.
You know, this was like
Alberto Nunez, Eric Helms.
Every era has a golden era. You have a golden era in rap, golden era in bodybuilding. I think YouTube fitness is no different.
That is the golden era. I agree with you 1,000%. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna talk about YouTube fitness now as well. So
yeah.
But so you were messaging all these guys. We're all very reputable content creators in the fitness space.
You say what now?
I said, so you were DMing all these guys directly back then.
No, wait, I DM HAAAH twins. No, not trying to be on a racial shit because I felt like they were black.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, man, shit, maybe they'll look out.
Yeah.
There weren't a lot of black fitness people at the time. I think Brandon Carter was the other one.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Brandon Carter was doing his thing too.
Yeah. He was heavy on the calisthenics though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So what I would do is I go to people's pages like a Scott Herman or Twin Fitness, Twin Muscle Fitness, or whoever, right? I'll just see who comments. If they're commenting, because I'm telling you straight up, to this day, I don't see how people comment like that. You know, I don't just go around and comment on people's shit. Like I click a like or something like that, but I just don't feel that drawn in to want to chime in the comment section. So I feel like if they're giving engagement like that, these kind of people I won't fucking with me.
Yeah.
So
facts.
If I can message at least 50 people a day in a DM, I can get at least 5 of them to follow me. So every day I message 50 people. Hey, I copy and paste.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Chris. I do fitness too. I give free advice. Hit me up. Type shit. You know, that way they can feel like it was personal.
There you go. Yeah.
And it worked, bro. I'll get like 5 or 10 maybe new people a day. Don't sound like a lot of new people, but keep in mind, to me, it's a lot because these are potential customers.
Absolutely.
Like I said, YouTube wasn't really paying like that.
Yeah.
You know, to my knowledge at the time. I found out later they're paying, but at this time, I'm thinking it's like a Facebook with videos.
Yeah.
I'm thinking YouTube is like a Facebook with videos or something like that, or MySpace with videos.
Yeah.
So I'm messaging people with the sole purpose of trying to give them some game, but hopefully they can buy a program or a meal plan off of me too.
So he was doing collabs before collabs were a thing.
Yeah.
He literally was reaching out, in a space where they're on the same platform, saying, "Hey, this is who I am, what I do," which we teach on our DMs on Demand course.
Yeah.
And people that responded to it either said, "Yep, you know what, I'm gonna check it out," or "I want this time." But over time, the numbers game, once again, you're gonna get results. So that's very smart, man.
Yeah, we're gonna look. Everything's a number game, even the pickup game, right? Everything's a numbers game, bro.
Facts. So you got a shout out from TMW, which is huge because they were one of the a big fitness YouTube channel back then. So Physiques of Greatness starts to pick up some steam.
Started to get a little momentum built up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what?
Started to get a little momentum, and people started now hitting us up.
Yep.
Right. That's how the game go. Right.
Yep.
When you shine and people want to get a little piece. Right.
And you're still training on the side, right? You're still training
course.
people in person on the side while the channel is starting to pick up.
And yeah, so of course, just making good videos and meeting people like Big J. Shout out to Big J.
Yep.
And just whoever want to collab with me, because when you collab, yeah, some people who watch them may not know who I am.
Yep.
And vice versa. Some people who watch me may not know who they are. So it's kind of like a way of growing together.
Yeah. So so now what year are we now in? This is what, 2012, 2013 now at this point?
I would say late 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, this is around the time where things was picking up, bro, to where I really can just do YouTube full time.
Yes.
Because not only is it paying me, but sponsorships.
Yes.
You can wear a shirt and twice a week or whatever. Like, hey, we'll give you X amount of dollars a month.
Yo, Chris, what'd you do with your first big YouTube check?
Man, my first check was like a little over $900, but my first big YouTube check, I would say I think I went and got a BMW, and it wasn't one check; it was like saved. Okay, I'm a real firm believer, and my bad. Yeah, I'm a real firm believer, and living below your means.
Yeah,
if you make $200,000 a year, try to live like you live 50 to 60.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you make $1 million a year, try to live like you make a quarter.
So that BMW didn't really hurt you from a financial standpoint.
I was saving
because you were saving for a very long time.
And Texas, and one thing about Texas is it's a place to do that. One thing about Texas is a place to do that. Now you live in Cali, you play ball, you got to pay to play out there.
Yeah.
California,
Texas is very cheap to live. I lived in Texas myself for 4 years, so I know exactly what.
One thing I like about Texas, you can take your time.
Absolutely.
People wonder, like, man, keep shit stuck. Look, I don't have a expensive ass lifestyle I gotta maintain.
Texas.
So I can take my time, and do things when I want to do it, how I want to do it. And obviously you live in a place that's more expensive to stay, and you gotta do what you gotta do.
So, and I vividly remember this come up because I remember watching you 2013. I was in college, right? And then I was in college, and then I graduated, and then I was like in the middle of transitioning from college to going with my career in law enforcement. So I remember watching you during this time, and I saw like a crazy glow up. You went from the ghetto spatula, right, to now I see you wearing GymShark. Now I see you getting online clients. Now I see you doing deals with supplement companies. And I was like, damn, he's getting this money now. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And then I remember the episode, you quit personal training, people in person.
Yeah.
And that's when I remember it was like, whoop, this is a transition point. Like, just now we're gonna go up. And what was that like for you?
Well, I didn't do it because I don't like doing it.
Yeah.
Just on 24 hours in a day.
Time.
And people don't realize the metaphysical aspect of life. You can drain yourself mentally, literally. And just like working out, you can, your muscles might be recovered too, but your central nervous system might need an extra day. People don't understand, take care of your mind too. It charges all the cells in your body. So I just, just made the conscious decision. If I want to give a little more energy to my YouTube, got to go, empty a cup a little bit to make room for other shit. That's all.
Yeah.
But I love coaching people. I don't know. I maybe with my ego, I like to tell people what to fucking do and they do it. And it feels good to know that you have the data and the resume to back up with that your words is worth something.
Yeah. Because I remember, man, like it just I remember seeing it myself, just like you creating these new streams of income between the clothes, making your own merch, the supplements, taking people on as clients, the YouTube, obviously at this point now. So you quit your job, which I was like, this is awesome, right? And I remember too, like looking at the comments and people were like, hey, Chris, we're here for you. We've been watching you since then. And people were like genuinely happy because you've always been like a very relatable guy. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the fitness industry. So you make this transition. And at this point, I remember this is like when you and Vince start to fall out because he wasn't.
That was around 2015.
Yeah. Because he, I mean, I'll let you say it, but he wasn't as ambitious as you were. I'll just leave it at that and let you go a little bit deeper.
Well, I guess you could say maybe ambition is the right word because he's real passionate about what he does, which is film.
Yeah. And
he still does that today.
Okay.
Maybe passionate about working out? Absolutely. Staying lean? No, absolutely fucking not.
Yeah.
We just, sometimes people grow apart.
Yeah.
I can give a million reasons what happened, but I'm only going to put myself in it. And with me is lack of communication. And I don't like confrontation. I'm the type of guy, if somebody's really kind of rubbing me the wrong way, I just kind of stay away from them. Well, a good idea as a man to walk up to him, hey, this is what you're doing that's kind of bothering me. We need to figure out some way to compromise and make this right, or stop, go separate ways. That's what I probably should have did. Instead, I harnessed it in, kind of kept my distance, let a lot of tension build up. And when tension builds up, and somebody says something and it gets back to you, it just causes a whole domino effect of nonsense.
Of course.
But that's all. We just kind of grew apart, and I say we weren't aligned. Keep in mind, bro, I'm looking back now. Obviously, I didn't see it the way at the time. It's funny how you get a bird's eye view after this shit.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised how much self-preservation can be your motivation, And let me try to explain, people saw my YouTube grind and they assumed he just loves working out that much. That's why he's always on YouTube every week. But they didn't know I'm a 2-time felon. What else am I fucking do?
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that.
It's almost like I won't say I don't have a choice, but like it or not, this is what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
Now, who knows? I never had those 2 felonies on my record. When times got rough, or when I just didn't feel like doing the shit, would I have taken that way out? Because I had the option then. I didn't have the option of taking the way out when this is your livelihood. This is almost like this is my second chance, So I took full advantage of that. And I believe, that's what drew us apart. Like he couldn't see that because he has other options. If YouTube stops today, he can do something else.
Yeah.
No felony, got certified in the field,
Oh.
So I think that's what it was. He don't realize I need this, and you kind of want this, but I need this.
It's insane right now for me as someone that was watching you back then to because I always wondered behind the scenes what was going on. Like, why can't they just patch it up? But now looking at it, actually listening to you talk about it and you mentioning I had there was no other way for me. Failure is not an option.
It's like time's not gonna stop moving, bro.
Yeah.
Like I gave you well enough time. I gave you through whatever the fuck you gotta get through.
He didn't have that same level of urgency.
Let's get back to it,
Yeah.
Another thing too, like I said, I didn't respect nothing in my young years, but I would respect loyalty and a good friend. I feel like they can be your allies.
Yeah.
And which is why me and Sock to this day,
Perfect transition.
So that's why I try to keep him around. I appreciated him, and I knew consciously that he changed my life. Like think about it. He convinced me to get on YouTube, to get me out there, to change my life. Who knows what I've been doing? I probably would have still been doing temp services or trying to do the gym thing. And maybe we had been a nice local trainer. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe even try steroids.
Yeah.
Because I would have thought maybe competing in bodybuilding would have been my way out.
Yeah.
I would have, I probably would have thought maybe I got great genetics. I take some steroids and see if I can get to top level of that. Try to figure some way. So luckily I met him and it gave me other options,
Yeah.
So I always appreciated that, which is why I tried to be patient.
Yeah.
I feel like patience has its limits though.
Now about Sock, because I remember I didn't know who Sock was until I saw one of your videos where and Sock is one of your childhood friends. He basically got out of
school.
Since high school.
Yeah.
And he went to prison for a while and he came out and you surprised him with a brand new car.
Yeah.
Which I thought was fucking crazy.
Legendary.
That was awesome.
It's funny.
Yeah.
The power of influence, a motherfucker, bro, because the idea came from Paid in Full,
Okay.
movie.
Gangster.
I believe, AZ bought Money Making Mitch a car when he first got out. And me being locked up, getting out, bro, I know that feeling of thinking how I'm gonna get a car, how I'm gonna get back on my feet, how I'm gonna get around, and feeling like you're a burden on people when you need a ride somewhere.
Yeah.
So I want to take that off of them.
Yeah.
But looking back, bro, had a few wrecks. He probably should have took him to defensive driver. Keep in mind, bro. 10 years locked up is 10 years locked up. That's 10 years no fucking driving, bro.
Facts.
Probably should have got him a little gas saver or something he can get some experience behind the wheel, bro. Because just little things, your sensories, it's like the mind muscle, the muscle memory.
Yeah. Right.
Some little things like driving in sleet, like driving in ice, bro. You forget you got to drive a little slower those days. A lot of little things driving on the road that you can't learn in school that you got to actually be on the road. Mm-hmm. And that thing had a lot of energy. That muscle car got a lot of power behind it.
Chris, can you pull up that video real quick? To type in Chris Jones new car Sock, and then it'll probably come up. But no, I remember watching that and his reaction was just awesome. You know what I'm saying? Buying him a car because it's like he didn't know it was coming, and then for to get it, just like you said, you come out of prison. You're like, damn, how am I figure this stuff out?
You got a lot on your mind. A lot of metaphysical weight.
Yeah.
I like to call it metaphysical weight because anything has weight. You just can't see that weight. You know what I'm saying? So that's weight. Like, how I'm gonna get around. Damn, I feel bad asking everybody for. I don't like asking people for stuff, but you got to get around. You know, I don't got no bus pass, but like you're thinking of all these things.
Yeah, and it was a Charger, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Dodge Charger.
Dodge Charger. That's what's up, man. Like fucking.
Those things can be pretty quick, man.
Yeah.
Got some energy. Had some heat behind it. You.
And also during this time, I remember you were dating your girlfriend at the time, Denise.
Yeah.
And she was helping you. And I know people are gonna have questions about this as well. And we'll touch on this.
Hey, go ahead. Yeah.
So, and this is the video right here.
Here we go,
guys. You know, let's see here. I'm trying to remember the part where, if you fast forward it, Chris, keep fast forwarding. It's gonna be, yep. So he shows him the car. Was it right here?
That's my car.
That's yours. That's your joint.
Yeah.
And then
right
that's
there.
his. And there he is. Bam. There's his boy. And then he brings it to him. Right.
That's the man with the title right there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take the car out, my nigga. Take the goddamn car.
That's a Challenger, no? That's
my bad. Challenger.
Yeah,
Charger. Right.
That's a dog Challenger.
My bad.
Yeah.
Challenger.
That's just even faster than a Charger, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I really hate getting words wrong. I know car people, bro. They don't fuck around about them cars, bro. I'm not really a car guy like that, but yeah, Challenger. That's Challenger.
He's happy as hell, though.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
I remember watching this saying like, damn, man, Chris really made it, bro.
That on camera.
Dog tears, man.
No tears, only dreams now.
We done been through the storm together, man. We done been through the storm together, man. Man, it's crazy. I'm trying to present myself, you know what I'm saying?
Carry yourself like a gangster.
All right, let's go, Chris. Yeah, nah, man. But no, I remember that, bro. And I was like,
keep the masculine frame.
Yeah.
Keep it together.
But that's one thing that stuck out to me, and that's when I knew, like, damn, he really made it. You know, I knew you were getting money and you were doing really well at that point, but to see you buy a car for your friend when he came out and afford him something that you might have not necessarily had yourself, when you got out was amazing, man. That was real good. So you're dating Denise at this time, and you know, she's helping you record. She was there during the blow up too, right? Because you met her
like early 2013.
2013.
Yeah.
And y'all got together on and off and everything like that. You want to tell people a little bit about that? Because I know they're
or just ask questions, I'll answer them.
Okay, there we go. That's even better.
I tend to drift a lot when you let me I can talk forever about it.
So,
you know.
See, y'all were together. Originally, you didn't want to have kids. Right. And then she talked you into it.
Yeah, man. She, I guess you could say I let her seep into me a little bit. Yeah, I let her seep.
And you have a daughter now. 2 or 3 years old. Congratulations. And did you guys ever get married or?
No, we never got married. You know, and to be real with you, bro. And I noticed the Red Pill podcast, but you know, hopefully one day we can. You know, I'm in a different mindset now.
Okay.
You know, I see life a whole lot differently since 2020.
Okay.
Would you say like these experiences made you change your mindset, or like before you had an idea of it?
Well, explain the question.
So you went through this breakup, basically, with your girl, right? You definitely understood a lot more like female nature. There was someone that she loved and cared about. Would you say that experience say, you know what, damn, I want to put myself first and continue that path? For what do you think?
One thing I've realized, bro, just being the brain's like a quantum computer, bro. It goes through combinations, bro. That's where your experiences come from.
Yeah.
And long story short, I learned just from being locked up, life goes on, bro. You know, life goes on. When people die, life goes on. So I already consciously knew, you know, whether I'm single or I got a companion, as long as I stay solid, I'm gonna still be straight. Because at the end of the day, life revolves around me.
Right.
You know, I feel like we're all our individual solar systems, bro. You got to follow your own solar system. I got my own system that keeps me in one piece. And if somebody's going to join in and enjoy it with me, great. But rather, if they don't, all my planets are going to align the same exact way. You know, everything that keeps me whole and keep me complete, mentally, physically, and spiritually will stay intact, whether I'm single or not. You know, point blank, period.
That's hard.
I would love to have some company for sure. Who wants to go to bed lonely? Who wants to watch a Netflix movie by his damn self? But when you got to give up too much of yourself for that, it's not really worth it.
Damn.
You know, so that's you know, if you watch my YouTube channel, we had a couple of problems. We broke up a couple of times, and each time I kept recording like it was no big deal. Because at the end of the day, bro, like life goes on.
Yeah, facts.
Do you regret putting her on camera?
Like sharing her with the fans and taking her on vlogs and stuff?
Yeah.
No, I don't, but I do regret lying. It's a crime to lie to somebody, you steal their time. I should have just been man enough to say, look, I love you, but I don't feel like I had enough experiences to sell that one woman right now. And as a red pill guy, we have rules on our head. I love how you give laws to the people, to the new generation. You give them laws to stick with,
Yeah.
And I have similar laws, but she's the exception to my rules, like you always say.
Yeah.
Exceptions don't change the law. So they change the rules just because they're exception. Well, she's the exception, bro.
Yeah. She did help you a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I remember watching it, like she was with you on the come up. So I see where you're coming from.
Massive value.
Yeah, and where her being is exactly.
She used to record for you. She used to help you film, which is very difficult for you guys that don't know, like we're recording YouTube, especially fitness. You need someone to help you film. You can't work out and film yourself.
Just like Fresh just said, I love that word. He said value. It's exactly the word. You took the word out of my mouth, Fresh.
Yeah.
She brought value. She's an asset, not a liability. You feel me? So, dude, I felt like at the time, lying and keep a string along while I have my fun. And eventually I'll snap out of it. I got my shit still here.
Yeah.
But it's like a high, bro. It's like, okay, I'll settle down next year. I'll settle down.
That's a nigga in him. It's okay, bro. You'll settle down later.
I remember I told her one time, I told her, like, we make this amount of much money. I didn't think I'll ever make it. I said, making this amount of money, then we talk about that shit. I made that shit
in a month. Oh shit!
Nigga said, not today. Not today.
It was almost like the universe kept trying to tell her I was lying. Bro.
Yeah.
Because the universe gonna give you the truth one way or another, bro.
Facts.
Sometimes you might have a wise brother or OG give you some game.
Yeah.
Or sometimes that truth might slap you in the face. So the universe gonna get you the truth one way or another.
And this is why me and Fresh, we tell guys all the time, you should be able to exercise options. You should be able to go out there and smash as many chicks you want if you got a main chick, but you got to be honest. That's what we've always said, is like, you got to let her know that she's gonna have to share you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, then that's when the real pain comes in and the craziness from women happens, because they assume that y'all are just together and then nothing else. But if she doesn't know that you're out here talking to other chicks, it's gonna make them feel a certain way. I've always said that women can't handle rejection to the same level men can.
Yeah.
So,
that's my biggest regret, just not being honest lying from the jump, bro. I feel like we route somebody at a time. That's karma waiting. That's karma coming at you, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't lie. I should have just been honest. Like, look, I love you, but I just need some time to have a little fun out here.
Yeah.
Because when I was locked up, this is like that Paid in Full movie. That shit that kept me going.
Yeah.
Kept me going every day, having something to do when I get out. And I learned most of my fitness knowledge locked up. My aunt, shout out to my favorite Aunt Cherry, she would send me books. Fitness. People thought I was
know that.
Some people were like, man, but what the booty magazines? You gotta oiled up me. That's all I wanted, bro. I just wanted bodybuilding magazines.
Yeah.
The Arnold Encyclopedia. So I read that book this damn thick, showing exercise, and probably in there with my boys, my little crew, we posing. That's where most of my rhymes came locked up already. We gonna get out already. You feel me?
Yo, this is awesome.
I'm moving and ready.
Yeah.
You feel me? I got no kids. I'm in shape. What's up? You feel me? But I'm moving and ready.
I will say though, Chris, that experience that you had, right, with the desire, the value, a lot of men can't say they had that experience.
Yeah.
If you to have that and know what it is, that's important, man.
Yeah, man. It's like life, Joe. That's how it is. Everything's an experience.
Yeah. So I'll say this, man. Now that we're kind of chopping it up and talking about this topic, do you think if you had told her from the rip, listen, I love you, but I'm gonna have other women, but you're the main one? Do you think if you had told her that back then, she would have accepted it?
I'm being 100% honest with you, bro. I don't think so, because let me tell you why. She just moved in town. You know how we are. You say, women want a man with a future, but we want a woman with no damn pay. Look, bro, that is too raw, too real. She just moved out here from Cali, bro. I'm not saying she no virgin, nothing like that, but nobody I know has been with her.
Yeah,
right.
A lot of cats, especially in the fitness world, like people just go through the same type of chicks. Rap game really got it bad. It's like they passing the same chick around type shit.
Facts.
I was like, she's no kids, bro. Eager to learn, eager. moldable, like you know, like to take instructions, like she likes to take instructions, bro. Like I need this, you know what I mean? And obviously somebody else would have need that too.
She used to cook for you every night.
Yeah, the moment I tell her the truth and she knows her worth and go out there, bro. Who knows? She might find another guy who's like, hey, I'm ready to settle down today. So I wasn't willing to take that chance.
You don't want to give her up.
I wasn't willing to take that chance, you know, which is why I lied. You know, now if I would have told her this shit, maybe I'm already successful. I've been had a little more bargaining power, maybe. But then I probably wouldn't have respected her. Because I knew in my heart, keep in mind, no psychology, I would have known she's here for the money anyway.
Yeah.
She gave her morals. Yeah.
That's a very interesting point because she saw you on the come up and she had helped you so much that you didn't even want to risk losing her because she was such an asset to you that you
exception to
that's
the rule.
real that you're admitting that though right now.
Exception to the rule. Most women, bro, that's why I'm trying to tell these bodybuilder cats, bro, hold ready. Because dude, this bodybuilding shit can make you kind of a lame, bro. You know, like, you know, we work out all the time. We're cooking our meals. We don't really have time to do all the happy hour shit. Really what for the bitches be the happy hours and the margaritas on Wednesdays. You know, that's where they
I can tell you that as a fact. When I was the most dialed in with like training and in the gym, I was getting the least girls.
I'll tell you this, a lot of guys that are fitness, right? They have to wake up a certain time, eat a certain time, sleep a certain time. The girls are going out at night club with us getting lit, and it's like, bro, they can't come outside because they gotta sleep. So
bro, you can't be a great bodybuilder naturally and a party animal, playboy type of guy. But you gotta pick two. Can't serve two masters, bro. Because bodybuilding is a lifestyle, style of life. You literally gotta live it, bro, to get the results.
I've always said it, like the things that are conducive to getting the most women are not conducive to building the best physique.
Exactly.
Like you got to be out, you got to be talking to a lot of girls, you got to be in situations where there's potential alcohol, whatever it may be, staying out late, and you're gonna be tired when you're training really hard and trying to be dialed in with your diet. So it's very difficult to do both at the same time. So
exactly. So I got a chicken who's cooking the meals. Like, bro, she's cooking the chicken breast.
Because guys, mind you, this is before the explosion of meal prep services, guys. Like meal prep services is a new thing. It's a new thing. So
I'm like, look, man, I ain't letting that go, bro.
So for you, you're just like, I can't risk it. All right, fair enough, man. And, yo, real talk, people in the chat, they love it, man. They're like, yo, W honesty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta keep it real here, bro. That's why I like to speak the truth, at least my truth, bro. I don't like, at least not now, anyway. I don't like doing or saying anything I gotta hide. I'm out here naked, bro. Like I'm open book, bro.
If you could go back in time. Because now you guys are okay. You guys aren't together anymore, but you guys are, amicable, right?
I would say we're rebuilding.
Okay.
Because we know when that veil drops and they know the truth, you know, all the lies that were exposed, bro, it's hard to look at you. It's hard to look at you the same way. I ain't gonna lie, it's quite frankly hard to love you the same way.
Understandable. If you could have done it different, go back in time, what would have you done?
The relationship?
Yeah.
Man, well, if I could keep all the memories I got now, you know, and experiences, like not wipe my memory clean, I'll just settle down. I would settle down and been a good disciplined man for her, you know, because bro, I had some like combinations, like the brain is like a Rubik's cube. There's like certain combinations, like this right here is a combination, like it's an extended arm, you know, and you want to number it as a number 3 movement. Now it's a 2-point whatever. You know, because I still got the shoulder in the same spot. You know, everything's coded, everything's numbered. You know, so your brain goes through combinations like, what are the odds of us being here? Like if you go back 6 years when you were in college, would you have thought you would be having this hot podcast going on and I'll be at your table?
Nah,
never thought it would happen.
You literally go back in time 5 years from now. What are the odds? What are the probabilities of that, right? You're literally breaking odds right now. So pretty much, long story short, I've done a lot of things I thought I would never do. You know, especially the women pickup game going out, you know,
cutting a rug.
Yeah. So I feel like, bro, at some point, dude, I want to try something different. You know, I do want to live a disciplined life and, you know, and use my energy to be a blessing to my community. And I'm not just talking about Black people, just the community in general.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like leaving all that extra nonsense alone and I can really harness my energy and kind of laser point for flamethrower versus a laser beam type of mindset.
Gotcha.
You know, I'll be able to have a laser beam type of focus and I can really put my energy where it needs to be. Plant some good seeds. Cause I want to, you know, leave a legacy for my family.
Absolutely.
You know, my original goal was no kids, right?
Yeah.
You know, but now that I have a kid, I'm thinking a little differently.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be more of a visionary,
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's amazing how having a child like makes you mature immediately, right?
Yeah, like I said, if I could do it all over again, bro, all bullshit, no bullshit, bro, I would just been more disciplined, especially on my fitness grind. Been disciplined on that too.
Yeah.
Would you say having one main chick keeps you focused in terms of like not playing the field in the streets, going out all the time, doing stuff?
Yeah, I would say yes, because the times I've been had the most success was when I was a little more focused. And I don't know if you follow my my journey, but when I started partying a lot, I got a little more comfortable on my grind. Just do just enough to get by.
I saw it. I remember. You
know?
cutting a rug. Guys, cutting a rug is going to the club.
Yeah, cutting a rug is the old school term for dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, around 2017, I would say that's when I started really going out a lot. Because I would say I needed a thrill, bro. My life got a little boring.
Yeah. I had never seen you party and drink like that on the come up. I remember you like almost never going out or drinking, and then like 2017 comes. We gonna go cut a rug and shit. And I was like, oh shit, got that little fedora hat, and you go out there with the guys and shit. So no, man, you gotta have your fun, bro. Because at that point, you have been busting your ass.
Balance.
Yeah.
Like right now,
I still like to get out and do all these things. I just didn't have a balance at the time.
Okay.
Like right now, Myron doesn't go at all to the club. He's focused on building the brand, finding content for the show, stuff like that. So I get it why he doesn't want to do it. So
very distracting.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it is.
It can take you on a whole other journey, bro. It's like Grand Theft Auto, right?
Yeah.
You gotta go to the missions with the big letters on top. Not the little side mission nonsense, because that shit could distract you, and you're not getting any closer to the purpose of the game.
Yep.
That's how I like to think when I'm in focus mode. Thinking like Grand Theft Auto. You need to be seeing those people on their radar blimp with the big letters. People who are gonna get you farther, project you a little farther in the game. Not the real side mission nonsense, little robberies, fucking with the hookers and shit, stupid shit. You know what I mean? So
shooting people,
get you laser beam focused and stay on your path.
That's a good point, because dude, I'm in the clubs, right?
Yeah.
All happens is you go to the club, you stand up, you dress a certain way. You might find a girl or two, you smash, but what's next? You just bust a nut, back to normal.
Yeah.
But guess what? The time you spend in the club, you can focus on other stuff. And thing is, right? I don't drink alcohol. I'm there networking, meeting people, bring up to the show. But at the same time, it's like I watch them like, damn, same people here doing the same thing every weekend with no plan.
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro.
And real quick, man, a quick little shout out.
Oh, shoot.
We got Book of Alpharonomy in the house, aka Dr. BOA, $100. Salute FNF, my homie, and my homie Chris Jones. Alpha's up. Yo, shout out to you.
Shout out to you, bro.
BOA. Yo, hit us up, bro, because the people been asking for you, man. I know we had we were gonna do a collab, guys, earlier in the year, but he had some stuff come up. So shout out to Dr. BOA. He's gonna come on the show, guys. We just gotta iron it out. Yo, hit me up, bro. You got my number. And we'll make that shit happen.
Shout out to you for being so upfront, man.
Yeah, for real talk.
Appreciate you guys.
So transitioning from the relationships. Fitness YouTube, bro. Is it dead? Is it alive? What's your thoughts on it?
I would say I wouldn't call it dead, but it's definitely faded from what it used to be.
Yeah.
Because look, I always say this all the time. There's a bodybuilder born every day.
Yeah.
Somebody waking up tomorrow, don't know shit about working out, is gonna be searching for some videos today.
Yep.
The bodybuilder born every day. Now, is it as entertaining, as engaging as it used to be? No, you don't really see a lot of collabs like that. You don't really see a lot of great personality, a lot of entertainment. There's a few guys out there that's still keeping it alive, but I feel like it's too gimmicky now.
Yeah.
Not gonna say any guys' names, but entertaining but gimmicky.
Yeah. Because just to give the audience kind of a perspective where I come from, I remember watching, you, Matt Ogus, Chris Lovato, Jeff Side. I was watching back then. Who else? Obviously, Twin Muscle Workout, the Hodge twins.
Fletcher, CT Fletcher.
CT Fletcher, he came in a little bit later.
Yeah.
Rashid came in a little bit later. And then who else? I'm trying to think here. Christian Guzman. I was watching him. Z's was a little bit before, but it's the same era, same time.
Ziz died right before I got in there.
Yeah.
Wow. Legend,
shout out to Z's.
I got his playlist.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a playlist of his too, man. Yo, we gotta get his brother on here. Chess Bry, aka Said Sergovich. But I was watching y'all. Who else, man?
A lot of people.
Yeah, just a bunch. And other names are gonna come to me now. But like, bro, all those guys, you're the only one that I think still posts, Chris. Like, I don't think any of those other guys still are on YouTube like that, right? Or
keep my I don't want to say numbers because I really don't know. I like lately I haven't really watched a lot of fitness videos.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's kind of been not as entertaining as it be. I watch a lot of other stuff, there's other things I like,
Cali Muscle.
Cali Muscle's cool. I think
he transitioned from fitness though.
He's more in entertainment now.
Yeah.
Car vlogs and video games. He does other things too.
Yeah. He's also another fitness OG. Obviously, Brandon Carter, he took a little bit of a hiatus. He's not on YouTube like that as much anymore. It's just like, a lot of the fitness YouTubers that I used to watch, like they don't post like that anymore. I think you're the only one that still posts.
Well, keep in mind, I think a lot of people, again, I'm trying to judge or something like that, tell people how to run their shit, but a lot of people do YouTube strictly for the monetization.
Yeah.
I do it just to kind of stay tapped in with who fuck with me.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, stay tapped in. People who fuck with me, I like to stay hit them up at least once a week if I can.
Yeah.
And on the stories on IG, I stay in my stories.
Yeah, talks.
You know, that's you know, if I never did it strictly for the money, first off, the grind would have been completely different.
Yeah.
I probably would have cleaned my language up a little bit. Maybe pay for collabs, or get somebody $5,000 to come see me, shit like that. You know, because you know, a lot of cats ain't really get money like that. Just, you know, $5,000 to come see me, you know, kind of get things moving around.
It's amazing how your CPM goes up significantly if you don't swear and your content's clean.
Oh, for sure. And
it goes up significantly.
And I understand that too, because, you know, algorithms.
Yeah.
So sometimes I get demonetized for having a song in the background.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I like my gym music playing because I feel like you can feel it.
Yeah, facts.
I feel like you feel like you really hear it. You can hear what I'm listening to. You can hear the weights clanging, you know.
Yeah.
So,
facts.
like I said, I depend on my services, my active service, you know, personal training people online, making meal plans and downloadable plans, you know, merch. That way I can just keep my content pure. Yeah. You know, just keep it pure and raw. Something that's not acted out.
Yeah.
That's not what's that word? Artificial.
Yeah.
You know,
the content is run authentic because you're not dependent upon that to make money because you have so many other, you know, business endeavors that you got going, which we'll jump into that real quick. You got obviously Pump Chasers, you know, your clothing brand.
Yeah.
You got the supplements. You got the coaching. What else? I'm trying to think here.
What's new for you?
Sponsorships.
Like,
man, to be real with you, bro. Long story short, 2020 I had like a spiritual awakening. So lately I've been working on that, bro. Like I feel like as far as fitness goes, like I do this. You know, I've been working since I was 19. Like staying in shape. I don't gotta talk about it all the time. Like this is my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm building up my mental physical now. You know, learning my mental health game, my spiritual game.
Yeah.
Try to be a better father.
Yeah.
You know, going through, I thought I was gonna be a father at 35. I believe I was 35. Yeah, I found out I was gonna be a father, right? I'm doing the math wrong. But anyway, that's not important, bro. What's important is
34, 35.
Yeah.
Right.
Somewhere around there. Going off 35. I can't really remember, bro. I'm off, bro. But yeah. Going through 35 years plus of saying no kids. I don't want kids. Your brain is even preparing for that.
Yeah.
You're not even so everything I've been doing, you know, up until 35 or so has been for me.
Yeah.
Right.
So now you got to do that 180 and kind of.
Yeah, I got a lot of selfish ways. Like I put myself first for everything. You know, I always think how it's gonna benefit me first.
Of course.
Gotta start thinking her first. Like this is literally training.
Yeah.
That your mind gotta go through. You know, so that's so lately, bro, I'm just keeping it real. Still grinding, but it's more of a slow grind just to keep it alive.
Yeah.
But I really want to be the best me I can be.
Self-development.
Yeah.
Okay. On the side.
Wow.
All right. So
and again, let's bring back to Texas. See, you live in Texas, bro, where it's cheaper to live.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta, $8,000 all these extra expenses.
LA, Miami, New York. You gotta
live below your means, bro, and you know your bills are paid, bro, and you can get your mind right.
Yeah, facts.
It's like a sonic boom out there on the plane.
Yep.
You know, the plane goes super fast, it's beating the sound barrier.
Yep.
You hear that boom, the plane's already gone. That's how it works in the metaphysical. You can have so much metaphysical weight you didn't intend to, and eventually all that shit catch up with you, bro. You have a mental breakdown.
Yep.
You know, trying to put your mind back together. So, you know, keep that in mind, bro. You know, and luckily for me, when I had my mental breakdown in 2020, I was in a good place financially where I can take a little time and study and learn what went wrong. And, and dude, I'm probably in the best shape mentally and physically. I've been in a very long time.
That's what's up, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I remember seeing your videos, like you were going through it, man. People were hating and talking shit, and you're a cheater and infidelity.
It's understandable.
They were trying to not, you know, come at you. So the business endeavors, you got the merch, you got the supplements. Tell us about the supplement game, bro, because I talked about the supplement game with Brandon a bit.
I actually like the supplement game a little better than the clothes personally. Okay. Which is why I honestly want to maybe try to focus a little bit on that pretty soon, because one thing I love about the clothes, you really got to grind for that.
Yeah.
And keeping it real with you, notice about my athletes, I tend to just pick people I like, bro. I never tried to go fan who got the most followers, which if it was strictly making money, that's what I should have did.
Yeah.
I'm all about to get my paper. I should have who got the most followers, who get the most engagement,
of course,
pay them X amount of dollars a month to promote my stuff. But I saw Pump Chasers as just an extra stream of income.
Yeah.
You know, I remember I was sponsored by GymShark.
Yep, I remember that.
And I already knew, bro, eventually I want to have a problem with them anyway.
Yeah.
One, they wanted me to go to these overseas expos. Me being a felon, I didn't know if I can get in these countries.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I didn't want people in my business. You know, at least till I get settled first. That's why I never spoke on it. You know,
Okay.
At least till I get settled first.
See, there's like these little things that now it's connecting the dots to me. I was wondering, like, why didn't he
again? See, there's a lot of metaphysical aspects to people's decisions. Now you understand why my grind was fight or flight. You know, why I never stopped, because being a felon, what else I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
And now you understand why why I never went to the UK. When I asked people wanting to meet me in the UK, but I'm not going.
Because they did so many international expos, and I was wondering, like, why isn't Chris there?
Why I want to go? And I think when I said Vince without me, it really rubbed them the wrong way.
Yeah.
They probably look like I'm not appreciative for what they're doing for me.
Yeah.
It's not that. They want to tell them my business.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, they go for a clean cut look. You know,
that's true.
Some people might be on stuff, but they ain't saying it type shit. You know, so a lot of elephants in the room being ignored. That's not. So I feel like if they knew too much about me, they'll drop me anyway.
Yeah.
So once my
Canada won't even let you in if you got a DUI, bro.
Yeah.
Like I remember one girl I was seeing, like, she told me they turned her at the border because she had a DUI, and I was like, oh shit. So I could only imagine like these other countries like the UK, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole time I'm getting money with GymShark, I'm still saving. So that way, eventually, when my contract's over, maybe put a little money into something, you know, buy some stuff from overseas and see what I can do with that. It was never as I want to build this clothing line that's going to last to the day when I'm gone, nothing like that. You know, I just saw it as, look, GymShark is paying me X amount of dollars a month.
Right.
I still want that X amount coming, whether I want them or not, because I've gotten comfortable with getting it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
So I've always put people on a team I just like, because I'm real big on my energy, bro. I don't care how many followers you got. You know, how much money you can make me. If I gotta be around somebody I can't stand, it's not even worth it. You know?
Peace of mind.
If it's worth your piece, if it takes your piece, it's too expensive, bro.
Bam.
I like that.
Well said.
All right. So can you tell us a little bit? Well, actually, you know what? No, I'll read these real fast because I know they're piling up.
Yep.
All right. Chris, tell us the story of the Ohio girl already. It's been a decade now.
Man.
LMAO.
No, God. Long story short about that Ohio girl. I'm not getting details about that girl, but you know how you give we have a thing called shit tests and stuff like that. Let's just say, bro, I got one of them. I wasn't ready, and I behaved very immaturely.
Okay.
You know, by the time I cooled down, you know, I was like, this bitch, wait till I tell you about this bitch. You know, by the time I cooled down and reflected on it, I realized I overreacted.
I remember this.
Because keep my this time my channel was doing well. I was doing well financially.
Yeah.
And you know, not being treated the way I saw myself in my head really rubbed me the wrong way.
Okay.
You know, I feel like a king in my mind. I'm not getting that kingly treatment.
Yeah.
You know, my ego, got the best of me that day.
Fair enough. Okay. Glad you guys brought Chris Jones on. Been messing with him since the Ghetto Spatula. Real OGs know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna keep hitting those rows for the 304s to get them cuts for the sluts. Hey, okay. And then $5 MS. Been following Chris Jones since POG days. Got me on my gym grind early. All OG subs can agree. Vince still ain't cut. SMH. Okay. Fresh BBC. Fresh. I got the perfect plan. We get swole like this guy, wear a muscle shirt, and then pull unlimited baddies. Hop on whatever he's selling. He seems legit. Okay. Thank you, Fresh's penis.
He's legit.
Brick SFX. Get the conservative twins on F&F. All right. Fryer truck. I learned how to make my sweet potatoes because of this guy. Thanks for showing us how to meal prep, Chris. Yep, that's very true.
Very important.
Then, Jashawn Harris goes, yo, shout out to FNF Beastmode and Prince. If he's there, I filmed / directed Brix's mental health doc at the Arnold, and we interviewed you. High volume all day. Absolutely.
Shout out to you, bro.
RL Superstar. What's good, Chris? This is Robin from Nashville. I've been waiting for this collab for a while. Shout out to Prince and the whole Plum Chaser fam. All right.
Shout out to you. One more thing.
Go ahead, please.
Nashville guy. Me and Mark Lowblind are planning to be meeting in Nashville pretty soon. So hey, stay tuned on my Instagram. Maybe we can meet. Come to a meetup or something.
There you go.
Shout out to you, Nashville.
Rod Eric.
Yeah. Go ahead, Fresh. Can you?
Bill Chill 85. $5. Thank you. Danny Melendez. $2 says Vince is still cutting. Laughing emoji. Shinsi $2 says Chris is the realest dude in the fitness industry. Facts.
Appreciate that.
Shinsi $2 again. Denise is a soldier. Don't get those often. That's true.
Not at all.
Kill Switch Rich $5. Yo, Chris got me into bulking legit. Been part of the Pump Stitches fam since 2014. This guy's the truth.
Yep.
Eddie Villagran $5 says Order 66. Chris Jones for not doing collab with Master Genova.
Oh, sorry, Jason. That's inside joke. This guy named Jason Genova.
Anthony 10 $5. So looking back, you could have risked it, Chris, in a similar situation. It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We did our one book, Astronomy. Low Tier God, $20 says, Jones was my blueprint for gains, and YouTube when I started in 2014. Big salute.
Yes, sir.
Steve Jimenez, $2 says, don't forget Rich Piana.
Shout out to Rich Piana,
R.I.P.
man. Rest in peace to him. He was one of the few that kept it all the way 1,000 when it came to drug use, man.
Yeah.
Him and Boston Lloyd. And Boston Lloyd recently passed away too.
See how it ends.
Rest in peace to him as well.
Bro.
You know, those guys were like some of the few fitness influencers that were like blatantly honest about like, you know,
just because you're honest about what you're doing don't mean it's still ain't harming your body, guys.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind too.
So would you say most people that are in shape use something?
I wouldn't say that more people in shape, but more people that do fitness for a living.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be stupid of you not to do it. You know, if your income is dependent upon your physique, why would you? And everyone else is doing it. How would you be able to compete? Especially if you're gonna like actually step on stage. Very difficult.
Yo, all the people that was training me was like, yo, bro, they're on something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, very few natties nowadays. Wizard X, shout out to Beastmode Jones. Found his content back in 2015 during my bodybuilding journey. He is a legend. Yeah, and that's why I watched Chris too, because he was natty, bro, and I was natty as well. Myros watching Scooby 1961 too. LOL. Absolutely, bro. Who wasn't? Steve Rowland, Chris Jones, shout out to the Cage. All right, and then 20 bucks JB. Chris, been watching you a long time, bro. You and Brandon Carter. Great to be able to catch you both on FNF. Inspiring still in 2022. Thank you, man. And then Michael Meestroke, shout out to Chris Beast Mode fucking Jones. All right, man.
There you go.
I appreciate the love, guys. Thank you guys so much for the love. Appreciate it.
So okay, so we talked about so are you still what's your thoughts on like are we still doing the high volume workouts and everything else like that?
Yeah, high volume for sure.
Can you tell the people what the high volume workouts are basically?
High volume workouts, man, and because people want a number, you know, it's hard to really say a number. I would say, you know, for smaller body parts, at least 12 sets, and for bigger body parts, 16 or more.
Per session.
Yes, per session. So if I'm hitting arms,
it's a lot of
I have to get at least 12 sets for buys and at least 12 for tries.
Yeah.
You know, 3 movements for buys, 4 sets each. 3 moves for tries. Keep in mind, I go for a certain look. So like make every head hit. You know what I mean? You want this head to hit. You want that head to hit. You want this head to hit. Well, hitting one plane of motion is not going to do with 3-dimensional characters in a 3-dimensional world. The angles.
Yep.
It's all geometry.
Absolutely.
So you want to hit a certain specific part of the body. Well, you can't be in the gym 20, 30 minutes. That's why I don't like that shit on Instagram. All this 20, 30 minute nonsense. Like if you just want to be fit, fine.
Yeah.
But I want a statue.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You feel me?
Yep.
Like I don't want to walk around like a fucking statue, bro. Like if I stand still too long, what the fuck? That's why the fuck I want to look, bro.
Yeah.
And that shit takes longer than 20, 30 minutes. It's gonna be at least plus an hour.
Yep.
But guess what? That shit goes by like this. When you're loving the moment, when you're in that present moment, and you're enjoying every minute, every set, every rep, every song, bro. Got a playlist that gets you. Man, it's hour ain't long enough.
Yep. Facts.
Unless you weighed down with a whole bunch of responsibility.
Oh shit.
Right. Which is one of the reasons again why I didn't desire the marriage and kid life at the time. You know, because I knew that takes a lot of energy.
Yep.
I believe get yourself situated first before you take on those responsibilities.
Yep.
You get some financial stability going, you know, know who you are, you know, things like that before you make those kind of commitments. Because bro, there's no better feeling than doing for yourself.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling than improving yourself, you know, planting seeds for yourself.
And you've been on the high volume wave for a while, and I agree that you do need a certain amount of volume to really be able to like, because you know hypertrophy is all about like volume. Volume is and it's already been empirically proven, right?
Yeah.
That
it's funny. A lot of shit I was saying about volume is not coming to light with studies.
Yeah. And it's who is it? It's Dr. Brad Schoenfeld. He had proven that like volume.
Came out with a book recently.
Yes.
Got Lyle McDonald.
Yep.
You know, and 3DMJ, guy who trained Matt, Dr.
Eric Helms.
Yeah. So like this volume stuff is it's starting to come to light.
Yeah.
Progressive overload and volume. Keep in mind, bro, like I can't speak for everybody else, but I don't want a whole bunch of sore, achy joints all the time.
Yep.
So I don't necessarily like going crazy heavy all the time.
Yep.
Go with weight you can control. Go with weight you control, get a good pump, and just keep doing sets till you're tired.
Yep.
Versus trying to, dude, that shit can only last so long.
Absolutely.
You know,
and I think people kind of make the mistake and they don't get it that like training to look a certain way versus training to be a power lifter are two different things.
It's like a chef and a serial killer. You know, the serial killer and the chef both use knives, but they have different purposes, different intents. You know, and the weights are tools.
Yep.
there are tools to get our job done.
One's trying to create culinary meals. The other one's trying to be on America's Most Wanted.
Hey, mate, chef you.
Yeah, I'll chef you. But no, I agree 1,000%. And a lot of guys think like, oh, I'm just going to get strong. And like, yes, can you get strong? And a byproduct of that is hypertrophy. Yeah. Yes. But if your goal is hypertrophy, why not go with more volume, mitigate risk of damage,
injury,
of hurting yourself? You know, because I had done a power building type split before. Yeah. And I was like, bro, this ain't it. Fuck this shit. Because I like the risk of injury is so high.
You can always add an extra set. Yeah. But it's gonna come a time where you're not adding extra plate in the bar.
Facts.
You have literally has limits to how strong you can get.
Facts.
You know, and if you try to do like a whole bunch of awkward things like bouncing the weight or tilting things in your favor, that's gonna come to an end eventually too, because certain joints are designed to move a certain way.
Yeah.
The elbow's a hinging joint, and the shoulders where the pressing comes from. You see people benching with their elbows out, almost like they want to press in a straight line.
Yeah.
The shoulder rotates in a rotary fashion.
Yes, it does.
It might look like a straight line when I'm in front of you.
Yep.
But from the side, I'm at 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock to 12.
Yep.
It rotates.
Yep.
So when you're bench pressing, you need to have that mental cue of
absolutely
lowering, not dropping the weight, but lowering the weight. So those rotator muscles are actually in the the rotating. The elbow don't even come in until you get like towards the top.
Yep.
At the lockout.
Yep.
So you should be focusing more on your shoulder.
And little things like this, guys, are what sets you apart from like protecting yourself and building a great physique versus like getting hurt because you want to ego lift in the gym. Yeah. And this is like you guys should check out his tutorials. They're fantastic on his channel.
This fitness language, I'm so lost, bro.
Yeah.
What's going on right now?
Once you understand, every joint has a direct path. It's kind of like everybody's life. Everybody got to walk their own path.
Yep.
You try to make an elbow do what the shoulder's designed to do, you're gonna fuck yourself eventually.
Yep.
But you have a lot of elbow pains, joint pains, because you're literally taking things through motions they weren't designed to go through, and you're adding weight on top of those motions.
Damn.
See how the game goes?
Yep.
Energy goes in reverse.
Yep.
No, energy is negative and positive, and we have negative and positive reps.
Damn.
The only thing working out is your energy and motion.
Yep.
You feel me? So now I'm in the negative motion, eccentric, then concentric. So you got to control both.
Absolutely.
Embrace the negative. That's why life, we got to embrace the negative, embrace the struggles.
That's where you grow.
Yeah. And the gym teach you that.
Yep.
Everything in the gym you can take to the real life,
Wow.
So go to if you can't control that shit negative, you shouldn't be touching it. That's why you're bouncing it. And that's why your shoulders be aching in the morning.
Yep.
Now you're having this icy hot shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep it going when you should take heed to those warnings.
Yep.
Everything has a sound. Everything speaks a language. The body speaks to the brain with signals. So it can't say, hey, Chris, you're hurting me. It speaks in pain. That's his language. That's the body's language. It's telling you what it's for those little alert signals, hey, those little achy. Then you think to yourself, I wasn't born with achy elbows. Mm-hmm. What was I doing lately? Oh, was it cooking? Maybe it was the shit I was doing in the gym. Mm-hmm. And think about some of those movement patterns you were doing. It could be some of those movement patterns you were doing that's making your elbows ache. Your elbows shouldn't be aching like that. It's trying to tell you something, but you're ignoring it. You're seeing guys, where you get those elbow sleeves from? You're in the gym with your elbow sleeves, and eventually 10 years pass by, and all this extra you need elbow surgery or some shit. Yeah. You got tendonitis. Listen to the body when it's talking to you. It's the ego. I'm telling you guys, I've been working on my form real good lately for the past 2 years, and I'm starting to get back to heavyweight with that controlled negative. And let me tell you, it's a game changer. Not only do the muscles look better, because you're doing both reps, not just the positive, but you're not waking up with a whole bunch of elbow pain or shoulder pain or lower back pain.
Yep. I learned that shit the hard way too, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
So you would say form is way better than weight?
As you see, I still like to put some weight on there, but if I can't do it properly, it ain't worth it.
Damn.
Yeah.
If it costs you your piece, it's too expensive. Ain't nothing more disruptive as some lower back pain.
Trap bar deadlifts, way better in my opinion than the fucking regular deadlifts, man. The weight's evenly distributed across, so it ain't gonna put it all on your lower back. I remember the Hodgsons used to call deadlifts back snaps. I always used to laugh with them niggas. Used to say that shit, Snap City and all that. Calling them back snaps. But yeah, guys, if y'all look at the form, man, like nice and controlled. You know what I'm saying? The negative and also with the pushing. So it's great stuff.
Both parts, the negative and the positive. I'm telling you, life's gonna change. And you'll notice you don't have to go as heavy when you do it right.
Yeah. And I know that people are going to want to know, people out there that are into fitness and bodybuilding in general. So what are your current stats right now? Height and weight.
5'7". I'm a short guy. And I'm 185.
Bam.
Wow.
Lean, baby.
Yeah,
lean.
but I
Natty.
like to be around 200 when I'm, because you know I like to do bulks and cuts.
Of course.
I knew I was coming to Fresh and Fit. I know some is close. Come on, I'm gonna keep it 100.
My man came with the fit
I knew I was
and the
coming.
shape.
My man is fresh and fit right now.
Miami. Like, want to be fresh? I want to be fresh. But I mean, personally, bro, I like being around 200. I'm not as lean, but I can eat whatever I want. My strength levels through the roof. And again, that's cool when you're not in the streets trying to chase nothing, bro. You don't really got to worry about those little things. Honestly, when I'm single, my look is different when I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, of course.
You know, because when I'm on the prowl, I'm lion mode. You know, but when I'm so down with something good, I'm in that headspace. You know, I can really just. I want to say slack off. I'm still already 200 pounds.
Yeah,
but I'm not as because the more disciplined you are, the more you got to give up.
Facts.
Yeah.
You can't go catch a movie on a Wednesday night, bro, if you're trying to keep a certain body fat percentage.
Absolutely.
Unless you want to bring your lunch to the goddamn movie theater.
The more shredded you get, I always say, the more shredded you're trying to get, the more invasive and the more how do I say this? The more you're gonna have to be dialed in.
The more relatable you are to the regular people.
Yo, I can't tell you how many girls complain about their boyfriend being boring because they're so focused on the gym lifestyle. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And then they're sucking some D in club.
Yeah, it's like a foreign language to them sometimes because let's keep it 1,000, bro. A lot of girls don't even go to the gym like that. If that. And if they do, they be on some bullshit. They'll go do like 2 sets of squats, take a picture, and leave. Like,
one of them Instagram workouts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? One of them bullshit shit.
Most girls don't respect the lifestyle.
No, they don't. And that's why I tell guys all the time. I'll be honest. I'll be like, yo, listen, if you want to get in shape, seriously, you're going to have to give up womanizing to a degree.
Yeah.
Because the things that are conducive to getting the most girls are not necessarily conducive to building the best physique.
But when you're finished, though.
Yeah, when you're finished, you can have your fun. It's much easier to maintain than to attain in fitness.
Yeah.
So, cool. Any other chats, Chris?
Yep, we got a few.
Okay, I'll read these real quick, and then I got one last question. Latissimus Dorsey will make the haha. I still use this quote today. Okay.
Latissimus Dorsey will make the hose ride you like a horsey. But that was easy. I stopped using that because I found out later that it's not pronounced Dorsey, it's Dorsey.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was pronounced this year wrong.
Brandon Bradshaw, Myron, any tips for prepping for FLETC? He's talking about the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. When you, it depends on what agency you get hired by, bro. Like every agency has different fitness standards. Book Alpharonomy goes Talk Your Shit Jones. That's what we're talking about. Mizzou, yo, I had to super chat for this one. Been with Chris since the Walmart and Vince G days when I was in high school. 24 now. Amazing collab. Absolutely, man. I'm happy to have him here too, guys. Trust me. Myron, what do you rep for bench and shoulder press? Man, I don't really go over 225, bro. Like that's and I'm tall, man. I'm 6'3", so like for me that range of motion is deep. Pause. Gabe Voth, he is speaking straight facts, and I'm trying to get some arms like this guy. Goddamn. Yeah, man, he's jacked. Patrick Brathwaite, Chris, can you please shoot out to the cage? We miss you, Daddy. What?
Oh God!
What the fuck? This nigga. What? Okay. Mizzou, remember when Chris had Christian Guzman on when he was a kid? Crazy. Yeah, I remember when y'all first collabed and he was young.
We're both GymShark athletes.
Yeah. OG POG fam, awesome to see you back on the grind. Been watching since I was 16, now 24. Have bought 30 of them bitches for Bruno to support. Real OGs know about clubbing with Chris, the grenade trying to cock block, and then he's after.
Good times.
Yeah, bro. And I go, dude, even when I go to Denny's, I go to Denny's because of you, bro. I used to say, hey, we go to Denny's and shit like that. I'm like, oh my God, that's so low class. I'm like, bro, they got good food, though.
Man, good food and affordable.
Yeah.
Waffles and tenders, bro.
Yeah. A little menu, like you add things for $1 each. So
how's Bruno doing?
You're doing great. Getting over, you're doing great.
I remember when you first got him, bro. That's his dog, guys. Yeah. And then what was the other? And then they said, but yeah, when you get the sushi, 30 of them bitches, or hey, go get these shirts, 30 of them bitches. Bringing back a lot of good memories. Michael Mitchell, I've been watching the podcast for approximately 5 to 6 months. Appreciate all you do. I'm 6'4", just injured myself playing basketball in my gym. It's called a high-grade ankle sprain. What can I do to lose weight right now, bro? Just heal up, bro. And this is why I don't play sports no more. People, why don't you play? I used to play basketball, guys, but I don't play anymore because the risk of injury is high, and I'm not willing to risk that injury to slow down in the gym.
It's like soccer. You play soccer with your boys, and you're using your feet. You might fall, you might slip. It's mess you up, bro.
Go ahead, Chris. You have some?
What kind of sport did you play?
He said he was saying basketball.
Okay.
Yeah,
he got hurt playing basketball with his ankle, so that's why I don't play basketball recreationally anymore. I might like shoot a couple of times with her, but I ain't playing no full pickup no more.
I'll play tennis.
You do? You pretty good at it?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. What? Tennis is fun, man.
All right, we got 2 more. Let me just refresh it.
And read these 2, and then
that's about it. We're another show.
Okay. And then I got one more question. Okay, I went from Ho Ready 6 years ago to Waffle House Ready now. You ever fall off at any point, Chris?
The what?
He's asking, have you ever fallen off at any point?
Dude, it's like brushing my teeth, or like that's how deep fitness is for me.
Yeah.
Now there is moments where I'm not in great shape.
Yeah.
Because my diet might be off. I might go through a spell where 6 months I don't want to eat clean, you know. But I never just stop working out.
Yeah, same here. Have Chris tell the Ohio bitch story. We addressed it. So how'd you find this side of the internet, bro? Like, you know, the RP and all that other stuff.
The red pill stuff?
Yeah.
I've always been somewhat tapped in with the red pill.
Yeah.
You know, a while back, Alpha Male Strategies made a video about
AMS.
Called me a sip for getting back with Denise the second time, I believe. Yeah, 2016. So I've always been somewhere. I was on O'Shea's. Podcast.
Yep.
You know, so I've always been tapped in. But the red pill's always been at me. You wanna know why? Because before YouTube, we had radio. I don't know if you're familiar with Tariq Nasheed.
Okay.
He's more into like the woke stuff.
Okay.
But before he was into that, he had a thing called Mac Lessons Radio, bro.
Okay.
Mac Lesson Radio is like the same energy he puts into his Hidden Colors. It was like put into teaching guys how to deal with women, no cap, you know. So shout out to Tariq Nasheed. He don't really do the Mac Lessons no more, but those were the days. Gave me some games similar to like y'all give, you know. Not the same type, but you know, similar. Okay. You know, so and Tom Lakis. I don't know if you heard of him.
He saved me, man.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't wait to meet him
Tom
one day.
Lakis.
Yeah.
We gonna get him on one day.
I was listening to him on the radio from the ages of 18, 19, and 20, bro. Put me on. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want kids. He put that in my head.
Me too. Yo, I married a single mom. I listened to his podcast, bro. I said, hell no.
Bro,
I'm young. I just came to America to make and be successful. Hell no. I heard the horror stories, bro, when they call in like, yo, my life is over. She left me. So took the kids.
How old are you?
29 right now.
See, bro, I'm 37. So a lot of the shit you listen to is probably previously recorded.
Yeah, it was.
I listen to the shit where you can call in.
Oh, you were listening to it live.
Wow.
I'm 37. Keep in mind, I'm
bro. I had on YouTube
18, 19, 20, 21 at the time, bro. I'm soaking this shit up like gravy on a biscuit. You hear me?
Yeah.
So I was already on that. You know, so it's crazy how power of influence. Now y'all passing the torch. Y'all passing to the next generation.
Yeah, because of social media, you can put it out more now. But yeah, you had to go looking for that shit. Like very difficult. It was difficult to like find. You had to go like, really searching.
All it takes is one message from somebody to say, you know what, damn, this is affecting me. How do I change it, apply it to my life?
Yep.
And real talk, like, so it's certain things that you heard from him. If you didn't listen, you probably wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Dude, people don't realize you changed somebody's timeline giving them game.
Damn.
That's why I like giving facts, because I don't want to be part of your rude awakening and you took my advice that harms you any kind of way.
Yeah.
Right.
If I give you the truth, it'll harm you, so fucking be it. You know?
Yeah.
But I like to give facts because you never know how your words might affect somebody's timeline.
Facts.
What if he would have told me marriage is a great thing and gave me all these reasons why I'm probably looking for a wife.
Yeah, that shit would have been bad.
Or if he would have said, don't get on one knee, get on two knees.
Please.
Get on two knees. You know,
Man.
he would have me programmed out here. So
two more.
Okay, last two right here. Omar Rivera, $20. Shout out to Chris Jones, Pump Chasers for Life. Been watching your channel since 2014. I've learned a lot from you, man. Yeah, absolutely, bro. OG in the fitness space. And then we got last one here from Andrew Washington, $50. I just started my job on Monday, making 80K. Got an offer today for 97K for another job. Congratulations. I quit and I quit and took the other job. My lady said she would feel bad about quitting and wouldn't have quit. This example of the wage gap myth. Yeah, man. Yeah, girls don't. The women are
risk averse.
They're risk averse versus men are far more risk tolerant. So Chris, man, this was a great interview. Like, yeah, this was fucking awesome.
Legendary.
Yeah, me being able to interview someone that I grew up watching. Where can the people find you, bro?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Beastmode Jones and YouTube Beastmode Jones. Tap in with your boy, man. I'm on YouTube. I'm gonna start posting a little more, but I'm on my stories every day on Beastmode Jones. You know, just tap in with your boy, man. Good vibes only, real talk.
And
Good
guys, if
vibes
you go back to this is his YouTube channel here, guys, check this out, and also go subscribe to his other channel, Physiques of Greatness. You got some awesome tutorials on there, man. A lot of the workouts that I do, I learned from you, and I used the form videos that you had given, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Now y'all can see where some of the sauce comes from. This is the OG channel right here, guys. Physiques of Greatness, and
I like what you said, man. It's very important. You make a content, pave the way, and now look, he's interviewing you now.
Exactly.
Years later,
and look, some years later, you're gonna be meeting somebody who was looking up to you, like, man, I gotta reach out to Myron. I was watching him. You know how the game goes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So keep doing good work.
Cycle.
So yeah, man, it was great to have you, bro. And we're gonna have him with some lovely ladies as well, guys.
Right
but I wanted y'all to make sure y'all got that one-on-one interview with him, bro, so that you guys can, so you guys can see the greatness with your own two eyes, man. But anyway, guys, So we'll catch you guys back here in about, give us like 40 minutes or so.
40 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go check out Chris, guys. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Check him out on Instagram. Go subscribe to Physique's Greatness as well. Get your fitness knowledge up, man. One of the fitness OGs, man. It was a pleasure to have you, Chris.
Pleasure.
We'll be right back. All right, guys.
Man.
Peace.
Peace.